Hello, 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 hello. This is your man Nicholas Shepherd from the Shepherd Family Enterprise Business Administration and Information Systems Consultants. And what I'm here today, what I'm doing today is coming um, up with a solution and working with you as far as dealing with customers. Okay. Um, in this process, what's going to wind up happening is that we're gonna be going over a series of different things, and it's really pretty much pertaining to how we go about um, working with our clients and things of that nature. Okay, so um, I'm gonna be bringing up a couple of Word documents, um, screens, and a lot of different administrative processes that I go through in order to maintain a constant record of what I do on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I would like um, for you to know, and these are the ones who just come aboard and learn about um, business administrations and how to track your projects. Okay, when you are working with a client or you're trying to build a relationship with your business group, and you want to maintain a constant flow of information going to those who you want to keep up to date on what you're doing. Okay, now whether you are working under that capacity of a business advisor or you're a business administrator, you're doing meetings, you are a supervisor, or whatever it is you're doing. Some companies may have internal processes that you can go through or you have to use as it is mandated in that sector. You use those tools, okay? But if you have the time to have a detailed report of what you do on a day-to-day basis, some for your personal records that you can use as a reference so that when you go somewhere else to be employed or you work with someone, you can use these items or these documents as a tool to propel yourself further up the ladder. Okay. So this document, what I have here, as you see up here above, um, I basically every month that comes about, I change the month, and if the year change the year. Okay. Of course, I put the Shepherd Enterprise, um, you know, acronym here, and then projects, then the number, the month number. Excuse me, I'm gonna be sniffing because I have a slight cold. Okay, it's December the 26th, the day of the Christmas. Okay, and it's kind of cool. It's not really cold outside, but and I'm drinking coffee and drinking some uh, water with some lemon juice in it. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna be doing today, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay, and so I can show you exactly what I'm doing, how I got to this point. Okay, there's a lot of different things that um, I have done and have completed. I really recommend that you go out to YouTube, and in YouTube, um, you go to um, my subscription site, okay? And what you're going to do, you can go to Project Management Database, PMDS, and you can go through the different training videos that I have out here that you can go through so you can get up to speed exactly what we're doing. Okay. Now I have different ones. Okay. And then I have my state of awareness, which is give, like general information and knowledge and everything like that. I have a lot of different things I have here. Um, but my main concern is for you to look at some of these training videos so you know the direction that I'm going and why I decided to go in those directions. Okay. Um, I have, make sure I turn the volume of my phone off so it won't interfere with what I'm doing. Okay. So you go through these different videos, okay? I recommend those of you who are wanting to see exactly what the Shepherd Family Enterprise LLC has to offer. I really advise you to go to my Shepherd Family Enterprise LLC 2022 presentation, review of services, proposal render services. You can actually go out to my website here, and on my website page, it has that presentation. Okay. Um, I'm hooked into my phone right now. I'm not hooked into any service, so it's going to be kind of slow. Okay, this whole process right here. Okay, but anyway, you can click this YouTube channel um, play button, and then it will give you a slight introduction. Okay, and it's well, I think it's about 10 minutes long. Possibly. Okay, but you need to look at that. Okay, and if you would like, you can go see this presentation. Will go through all the things I have here. Okay, so unless you just want to read it to see how um, distinct it is what I'm talking about, then you can do that. All right. So that's my website. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can look at our different business functions that we have. And it says slow because it's attached to my phone. And our different consultants. I will be going through most of that. Okay, when we going through our documentation. Okay. All right. So um, the whole basis of this is me teaching you about how to formulate a basic ideal of how you want your company to. I don't know what this is. Okay. Um, give you a general idea of how you should, um, structure the administrations of your company. Okay. Whether you're just starting out, you have an idea, anything like that. It took me years to come up with this concept. This is not something I just came up and do. I have documentations, I have work rules and regulations, and everything like that that I wrote up myself. Okay, I have structured information that I use as a tool to ensure that whenever I am working for a client, I have written documents that I can show them. These are the steps that I go through. These are my policies. And in order for me to work with you, we both have to work within these guidelines. Okay? You have to do that because if you don't set something up that your customers can use as a tool, okay, to figure out how they're going to be dealing with you, then what's going to happen is that you're going to run into a lot of different, business issues with this client, okay, and you're going to lose uh, your customers' confidence, all right, okay. I know, as well as a lot of other entrepreneurs out there may have experience, you're not going to get the grade A clients right away. Okay. And those of you that do gain access to those individuals, they may bring you aboard doing someone else a favor. Okay. So I really recommend if you ever get a person that throw you in a position as a deal or because they know you just to throw you some business opportunity, you take that opportunity and you grind, all right, and use that reference to propel other clients to come in. All right. Now you may not have the time to work with them other clients. That's when the business administrations come in. That's when you go about hiring a person to work with you. All right. So um, I created this human resource document. Okay. And like I say again, this is something that I do. And I really recommend that you do have something in place, or you can work with me and then I can work with you to get some type of database or website built so you can interact with your new clients or your current clients. You have to have something they can look at. You have to have something they can interact with. Because if you don't have something that the customer interact with you without physically talking to you, either on the phone or face to face, you're gonna lose them. And there must be a means that they can contact you, whether it's on Zoom. Um, there's other different things out there, WebEx, um, uh, Teams, whatever it is that you can utilize to get a customer to come in and work with you. You need to get on board with them things. Now, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, I have Microsoft Teams. Okay, and in Microsoft Teams, it's a good platform that you can work off of when you're dealing with customers. Okay, and there's a lot of different things that you can use this for. Mm, I'm trying to see fact gathering, communities. Let's see, it's my community here. I'm trying to find out something because I have so many different things that I have in here. I think this is the chat. I don't want to use the chat activity. Maybe I need to do this. Hold on, let me do something else. I'm trying to figure this out. OneNote too. OneNote is another tool that you can use as well that I've been using for a long time. Okay. Now, um, and I don't want to go too far off base with this because there's a lot of different things that we can go over. Um, but you just need to understand that you have to have some type of document that you use that when you're talking to customers, you can track these things and you can go back and references information. Okay, like these are the different facets of things that I use when when I'm talking to new customers, everything like that. Because when I usually talk to customers, I kind of write some things down, some ideas, anything like that, and I give them access to this document because all you got to do is send them a link, and it's real time updates. So they won't be able to interact with unless you give them access to this, but it's only for probably for that period of time. You can deny it or cancel out anything like that. You continue doing your online training with them. Okay, but the whole thing is creating an atmosphere that your customers understand. All right, and you must have some type of documentation that you use on a day-to-day basis to ensure that the information that you give one client is given to the next and the next and the next. So if these customers talk to each other, you want the basic ideal of your company to be the same. You want everyone to know what your company involves and how it serves its customers. That's the only strategy you're going to have when you introduce your company to a client. Okay. Now, um, I have so many different things that I've created. Okay. Um, but this video here is basically to inform you of um, what I'm doing. Okay. And give you an insight of those you that are in this advanced level, this training. Most of those individuals been through the beginning phases of my project management database system. These are only ideals. Okay, it's not anything written in stone. There's other applications you can use to do the same thing. This is what I decided to use because I have more knowledge and access database. I am a programmer. I'm still developing a lot of different skills and knowledge and everything like that. But right now, I'm just using macros. Okay, I'm using macros to open up different forms, everything like that. And then what I do at that point, I start creating triggers and little um, uh, um, develop my code. Okay, to interact, to pull in data, so that's only for reporting purpose. But Access is excellent tool. Is very simple for you to use. It's a lot of um, moving parts within this. Okay, once you get started, actually, this is the way I have access design on my system. I'm doing more with access than it's really capable of doing. Okay, I'm pushing the limits of the access database. All right, you understand? Now, this is something that I'm doing because it's standard um, out on my my what they call my network drive. But as time goes on, I'm going to be redesigning this and everything like that. But that's going to be, you know, I'm not at that level right now. Right now, okay, I'm not at that level right now. This, the clients that I have, okay, this database makes it manageable for me to deal with them. Okay, it's internal. I purchased the license for this application. I use it for my business. I don't use it for anything other than the Shepherd Family Enterprise Business Administration Information Systems. This project management database system is only to um, this access database that I have here is only used to track my customers. Okay, you understand? So, okay. So the first step when dealing with a customer, and this is actually 3A of the human resource project that I'm working on, and um, it's the human capital management training document. Okay, and the reason why I'm going back like this because I'm in the phase where I need to start being more refined in how I'm tracking on a financial level the different opportunities or different departments or different facets of my inner um, systems and how my system is interacting with those who are working with me out in the field. Okay, so um, like when someone contact me or contact one of our consultants, contact one of our team members that's in a position to interact with employees or new customers or whatever the situation is, they have been trained to go through these different. They have been trained to go through these different buttons here, right? Okay, And what would happen is that they'll click a button that goes here, then this is that. Okay, all these buttons work. All right, which I'm not gonna go through it here because that is not what we are working with right now. Okay. All right. So what we're working with right now is basically, okay, let me go back to the accounting menu. And sorry if I'm sniffing like that. It's because I am, you know, well, I'm not. Let's see, do the accounts payable, accounts payables. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it did go this is account approvals. Design view. Design view. So, yeah, this was menu. Okay, so what I'm doing here is under these different buttons, okay, and I'm not going to actually go into the design phase. I'm just going through a strategy, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a Word document, okay, and I'm going to give you an ideal, okay, what I'm trying to do, okay, and it's just to give you an insight, all right, what's happening, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a pen. Okay, use a pen. Okay, that's good right there. I did this before. Okay. And I want to make sure. Hold on, let me go back. So I'm gonna give myself room because I'm gonna have to bring all this down. I might have to do a couple of pages because it gets. I tried to do that before and it was giving me problems. Okay, so I just want to give myself room to put the page numbers down, all that stuff like that. Okay, and this is just for my information so I can keep track of exactly um, what I'm doing and how I'm doing. Okay. And I'm going to make this. So this is the first example. This is going to be the second example here. Okay, so say copy. And of course, I'm going to put on a lot of different stuff in there. But let's have this one A. Okay, so uh, this is a big example too. Okay, I'm just sparsing everything out. Okay, and I add all the other stuff to it later on. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm not trying to make it pretty. So and hold on, let me put these lines out here because I want to make sure I don't go outside of the. And I think on my page, I just want to go back and look at it because on this I have accounting. Okay, A1, A2, A3. Okay, so these are the buttons also. Okay, so this is 1A. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1A here. Okay, example 2, and this is gonna be go back here, and I'm gonna say accounting button functionality. Okay, accounting button. Okay, so let's go to to um, of course, this is the name of the document. Okay, so the reference of this document. Okay, I'm trying to, but I do that later. Okay, let me do this right because I'm very anal when it comes to organization. Okay, and my mind moves like very fast when it comes to doing things. And what happens is that I leave one point of thought, it goes to another, and that's not how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Okay, so this right here, bring this down, bring this over, and insert the date, which I don't have to really have to do, but that's what I do. Okay. Um, the date and time. I don't need to really date time, but footer. Can I put a date there? It's a date. Okay, so I can put the date time would be better. Okay. Edit date and time. Okay. Go ahead and do this. And I think this that would change as time goes on, but maybe not. I don't know. When I say the document, I'll find out. Uh, 10. They don't need to be that big, I think. Don't need to be that big. Okay, we'll make sure all this is this back. Okay, that's it. Okay, and I can to take this line. And like I said, the only reason why I'm doing this because, like I said, when you trying to show a client something, man, some clients may look at you like, oh, his stuff is so sloppy. It's not organized. But when you start organizing things like this, allows the client, not that the client may even care, okay, but it shows them that you have possession of something. Okay, so that's the reason I'm doing this, um, because I know how the clients that I work with act and how they are. And if you don't have your stuff together, if your stuff even look like it's not together, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, so um, I do these things because it's a force of habit. And what I'm gonna do, I gotta go into my database. I'm gonna pause this right quick. Okay, so and in here, I'm gonna put this is gonna be the document name. Okay, I had to go into location, all that stuff like that. I don't like really doing that, but something like that. So this is gonna be the document name. All right, so um, with a bow. Okay, that's the document name. All right. So we'll keep on going. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm be doing some little drawings. Okay, so I'm gonna use this pen here. So the thing is, the reason I'm gonna draw, because it'll give me a better, some of the tools that they use as far as using like these shapes and stuff like that. Sometimes they can be a little burdensome, um, because when you're pressed for time, which I don't want this whole introductional thing to go into a position or go out of the context of what I'm trying to do. All these things right here have already been previously described. I will create these things so that once I do my modification, but for the sake of this session right here, let's go to the draw. Okay, so we have the counting button. Okay, So, what I am going to do, though, what I'm going to do, I'm going to um, um, put in here. All right. Let's see, draw. I don't want to draw. Let's see, put this back. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to type out exactly what this whole process entails. Okay. So, okay. So I'm going to type um, in here. This is the which we described in the document. Come on now. This is the human capital, right? Management. Okay, it's under this right here. It's under our consultant departments, right? And it's all of this right here. Actually, I can take all of this and embed it into this, so it's more, it's more in sync to what um, I'm already doing. Okay, because I know a lot of times my documents, man, they have all different types of formats, so like that, but you know, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this in here. All right. Move this out the way. I'm gonna take this out. Cut. Okay. This way I can take this out. That's not what I want. Okay. Can I do this? Okay. And take some of these spaces out. Yeah, I got a lot of space in here. Okay, so bring this up. And I can just put this down here. All right. Okay, so guess what? I'm teaching you how to use Word as well. Ain't that something? You can just one and all. So make this bigger. Okay. And I want to do a layout, but I'm gonna see something right quick. So and then I want to use a reference and stuff like that. That's well, I'll put all that together later. All right, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And the reason why I was doing this because I pulled it off a different document, but that's cool too. All right, so the purpose of this whole process here. Let me take this out. This reference. Do not use that. Okay, so I'm taking it. Okay, so the whole purpose of me utilizing this document, all right, um, is to say the counting. Ooh, man, I hate when it does that. Okay, that's kind of fancy, but that's okay. You get the point. So, um, the counting button, okay, and resources that it would use are to track. Let's see. Are to track all Shepherd Family Enterprise LLC business transaction, employee financial payments, and distributions. Okay. It will also um, to say client, customer, say monies received and distributed via financial institutions. Okay, all right, save that. Okay, let's get started. So you know I'm using this. I think I already have. Okay, got this. I'm using black. If I had to do anything else, we would do that as well. Okay. So first thing first. Okay. Um, we're utilizing this. Okay, as a tool. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now I can take this and I can copy it. Go back here. She'll allow me to do it. On this thing here. Maybe I don't know. So let's see if it'll let me do it. Let's see, paste. Nope, it didn't let me do it. So let's see. What did let me paste? Nope, it didn't let me paste it. It won't let me do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and I am going to erase. Oh, I gotta do all that. All I gotta do is do this here. Okay. So I want to do it right. I want to make it look a little nice. Mm. So we have a button. Okay, do this right here. Okay, we have a button. Okay, now let me say CCT, right? And that's the button, okay, as you may see. Uh, 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 button, okay? There's a comment button. So when this button is engaged, okay, the first thing it's going to do is going to open up a form, right? Okay. Okay, open up a form. Now the thing is, what you're gonna have to figure out what you want this form, what information you want this form to have on it. Okay. Now, when you do this, you may want to ask the question, and or you can do this on paper. All right, but however you do it, you need to track exactly what your process are. My process is automated. This is for your uh, mindset. This is all part of this mindset tutorial. So you like you press a button, the counting button, bring the form. So of course you have some information in here, like you know, um, you know, they have the name. You know what I'm saying? You got the name, and it could be a name of company, whatever. Okay. So you get the name of the company, all right? And then you have the other information here, like the address, all the other, you know, linked. You have, okay, contact. Oops. Okay, link contact info, right? Okay. You got link contact info, right? So now you have this information, right? Okay. Now, the second thing, once you do is you want to know which, of course, we want to know what you want to do. Okay. So, and I'm just going to do this right here. So I'm going to say this right here is A, this right here is B, and this right here is C. Right? Okay, that's C. All right. So just to keep it in idea, all this stuff I'm giving, I'm going to wind up, putting pictures in there. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. Okay. So, so the next thing is once we know and we understand the direction we're going with this, okay, we got all the contact information, everything like that. Okay, we need to look at. Okay, the next thing we need to look at is, let's see, go back to the, okay, the next thing we need to look at, you must understand what information do we need to see. All right. So that's the next thing. Okay. What information do you really want to see once you pull up this information? All right. You understand? Um, you know, it could be anything. Um, but you want it, you know, when you pull this information up, okay, you understand is that the person is viewing this stuff. It has to be the need to know. You got me. It has to be the need to know. So, um, because everyone that clicks this button, okay, depending on what their level of trust in your organization, you know, are they allowed to see this information? Okay, you understand? What information do we need to see? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here, say A. Okay, okay. What information I want to see? Um, who will be um, responsible for the information um, access, right? Accessed, right? So that means that if you pull up this information, it's whoever's pulling this information, who's responsible um, for the information that they access? Who will be responsible for the information access? And this could be, I'm gonna go down here, but I'm gonna go ahead and like bring it like this. Of course, I'm not gonna change this whole thing out. Reference. Just like this is where is it? Do you know what? This right here, man. This right here was missing my other one. That's okay. So, what do I want to put in there? Line numbers. Okay. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna put one. Okay. Okay. Would it be um? Let's see. I don't need the same be on the line either. Would it be the accounting department? Okay. The heck? Okay. Would it be the accounting department? Would it be um the project manager? You know what I'm saying? Would it be a supervisor? And you got to understand if it is a supervisor, what level of trust? And that's to be, and I'm gonna say, of trust. Okay, that supervisor will have. All right. So it'll be the accounting department. It'll be with the project manager or the supervisor. Okay. Um, and then if it is an employee, right? If it's an employee, um, so if it's the assigned employee, okay. Um, do this employee know and understand the laws which govern personal and private information? Okay, laws of personal private information. Okay, all right. So, um, those are some of the things. Now you come up with anything you want. Okay, so we need to know. Okay, what information do we need to see? Who would be responsible for the information access? Would be the accounting manager, project manager, supervisor, and then what level of trust. Okay, so if that supervisor has an assigned employee that's able to access this information, do this do this employer does this employee know and understand the laws which govern personal and property and private information? Okay, they have to understand that. Okay, and then of course you have them sign off and all this other stuff like that because you don't want this information to be distributed out. So you have to have some type of company regulations concerning company and private customer information. You know what I'm saying? Private information. Okay, and private information can be listed. You know, any financial numbers, account numbers, addresses, phone numbers, any of those things, all right, that lead that information to fall in the wrong person's hands that can be used against that company or that individual for whatever means outside of what that customer gave us or your company to use it for. Okay, that's very important. Okay, now, so so we said that's linked information. Okay, so now uh, once we get this link contact information, okay, um, what we're going to do with it. Okay. So what I'm going to say was this. So this is going to be ABC. Okay. Now this is going to be, let's see. Okay. After the data has been generated. Okay. Um, how will it be used to service the needs of the company? Okay. So let me put some space in between some of these things. Okay, so this right here says 6 and 7 say 12. Okay. All right. Um, so now we have an idea. Okay. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have to come up with a system. Okay, and this button's indicating an act. Okay, clicking this account button, and this account button, which is an act. Okay, whether or not it's you have a system, all right, that you already have in place that you able to access and pull back company information, or you're about to enter company information. Because what's happening is that either you're communicating with this customer, getting information, or you get information for so someone else can contact that customer and get the remaining information. Okay, you understand? So whatever the process may be to get all the information that's needed to start a process with this customer, so that finances can be transferred. Okay, monies can be transferred, payments can be transferred, income, monies can be received, whatever back and forth of that's being generated of finance and payments and transactions. All this information needs to be acquired. Okay, so that is what needs to be established. All right. So after the data has been generated, how will it be used to service the needs of the company? Okay. So we know, all right, we're going to say, so we know the one, da, 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 okay, we know for number one, right, it can be for natural transactions, okay, and be for verification of customer slash client, um, verification of customer client. I'm gonna say identity. Okay, I guess how you spell it. Okay, all right. Um, the verification of customer client identity. Okay, so what else do you need it for? Oh my goodness, okay, I did that wrong. Okay, keeping a current, keeping a okay log of events associated with of employee or clients. Okay. And these could be a lot of different things, like I explained to you. It can be, change of address, current log of events associated with the client. Okay. And like I said, I can, you know, put in here. Um, I can say, keeping a current log, and that may change of address. Oh my goodness, why did that happen? Okay. So it can be, I don't know why that I came in. That was the I was an A and B. All right. Let's say this. Keep a current line. This could be, this right here is change of address. Um, Change of banking information. What else? Change of banking information. Or business change of, say, business address. Or resident. Let me see. Address. Okay. All right. Change the bank institution. Um, Change of point of contacts. And it could be addition to current dependent status. Okay. And you get the idea. Okay. We can say medical history, all this stuff like that, if that's pertinent. Change medical information. I'll say related to health insurance. Related to health insurance or beneficiaries. I guess how you spell it. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. So these are things. This button. Okay. Linked information. That's only like that's contact information. Okay. And the contact information, link contact information could go off into all a lot of different things like that. But that is the basis of this process. Okay. So the first thing we'd establish. Okay. Once this button is clicked. All right. What do we want to see? Of course, it will generate a form. Okay. Once it generates that form, okay, which will be a query form. Okay, this will be query form. Alright, so that'd be a query form. Let's see. Um, let's see something. So make sure this is I should do it in red, shouldn't I? Red is just a bad color. Green is better. It don't matter, right? You know what I'm saying? So, let me put this back to black. All right, so we know, save this. So it would be a query form, right? So it'll query the information and then it bring back the information and it could be based on the company name or the account number, right? Or as a new customer, you put in new information and stuff like that concerning this person. So the thing is that what person would actually have access to this information, all right? Now, as I explained previously, all right, we already have a marketing concept when we're dealing with certain customers. Okay, is it form? Let me go down to customer form. Where is it? Okay, which is this form here. Okay, and this form here is how we go about gathering all the necessary information. Like I said, you can go back in some of the training documentation, but I'll briefly go over this with you. Take this out, and what happens is that all this information is done once a customer contact us and they want to work with us. We put all the information here, okay, and then at that particular time, someone will get back in touch with that customer. That's when they contact us. Um, we'll put in information pertaining to that, and everything like that. All right. So that's on a customer base, okay, customer client customer, okay, base, okay. Now on go ahead and do this design view. Now on a service level or like employee level, okay, if a customer has come on board, all right, you know, there's a different process. We haven't got to that point yet, and I will show you that. Um, we will be entering that information under, um, you know, let's see, look at this right quick. What's this? Yeah, it's under the screen here. You know, customer accounts administrator. Okay, but most of this is going to be done like employee department, employee registration, uh, admin record input. Let's see this right here. Okay, so this right here is when we have a new employee. Okay, and we be putting this. We have, of course, we be putting their information here. Let's see, form view. Okay, that's my pretty face. Okay, and you know, they add all this information in, everything about this customer, about the employee, and et cetera, et cetera, right? And the payrolls information, which is not being pushed out here at this time because that's information is part of the Privacy Act. We can't display that type of information. But in this right here, accounting will be able to see this. Okay, they've been to see payroll status and all the stuff like that, or if they are authorized. I haven't put the security measures inside of this as of yet, so the lockdown, anything like that. So that's the reason why I'm not displaying that information right here. But that's what this is right here. Okay, all right. I need to open employee record. Let's see what open employee record. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have that information. Okay, so add new employee, human capital management. It's not okay. I don't know. It's not going there. Well, probably because it's already open. Let's see. come back here. Let's see. I was going through stuff, man. Like I said, I'm using my phone. Okay. So, um, those are some of the things. Okay, dealing with that. Okay, dealing with that particular aspect of the the accounts button. Okay, and from there, I will go in more detail in the later session. But these are the things that I'm explaining to you that you need to consider if you're going to be doing accounting for customers. Now, some people do stuff on paper. Some people may not know this whole concept, and I do training on that as well. Okay, so you can email me at my um, which I have here. Okay, you can go out to this business blog site right here. Then you can actually um, reach us here, or you can go out to our you go out to our business website here, and in our business blog site, you can request. You can go here, and we have an area down, 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 down. Employment requests, okay, or contractor job requests. You can go into this section and you can submit for a position or request a contracted employment, okay? And this the form here. Um, you can go in here. We got look at jobs, work from jobs. We're looking for potential employment. Go here, and then we have the employment application right here. Okay, all you do is click it, download it. Okay, see, click it. Okay, and this employment application, you can print it out, and if you have, once you print it out, everything like that, you can send it back to, email it back to us, or however you want to do it, and then we'll give you a call back. All right. Once you have completed the information, we'll do an interview with you, find out where you are as far as your career, and where we can place you within an organization. Okay. Okay, so that's the size of that. All right, and I want to, like I said again, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to get, understand and go through this online session training on YouTube. Again, I would like for you to like, share, comment below what you would like to see and hear about the creation of businesses, administrations, how to govern, workers regulations, stuff like that. I'm an administrative guru. I can put these in together. I can research information for you, and you can give me a call. And hours between, you can contact me between 2 and 4 o'clock. I get the information from you, then I'm set up a schedule so that I can sit down with you or give you a call, and then we can go over the facets of what you're trying to do, and then we go over costs. Okay. As well, I would like for you to, um, again, I would like for you to make a donation. All right, and it help our incentive, working with different clients and people who need training. We could help them get aboard and everything like that, so that um, they may be in service to you, or you can work for them. Okay, so this, I'm not gonna. Just a small donation. You can give us whatever you want, and once you have done that, I'll send you a receipt back um, with a invoice number, everything like that, so that you can keep track of it. Okay, for tax purposes. All right. Again, thank you very much for coming out and um, meeting with us. And once you have done that, and you know what? I don't think I was showing you. Hold on, let me go back and go back to this right here. Okay. Again, what I was showing you, which I I didn't have it open. Sorry about that. I'm moving around too quick. But as far as employment, okay, you can go out to our employment requests. Okay, we got the employment application form. All right, and then you click on we are looking for potential professions for business employment. Come on, come on, come on. All right, and then we have right here we have a zip file with the employment application. Just click that and bring it up to PDF online. You fill out the positions that the two main positions that you want to work, and then you put your position and experience, everything like that. You can download this and do what you need, print it out. Okay. After you complete this, um, you'll send it back to us via our um, email address. Okay. Once you send that out to us, we will get back with you and we will, find out exactly what you can do for us or what we can do for you. Okay. And again, as I was describing, we'd like for you to make a small donation. You go out to the financial management page. You go down to we are supporting small businesses in your communities, and you go out down to the PayPal link. You click that, and it will bring you into uh, it'll bring you to the site. Then you just make a donation, one time, monthly, or yearly donation, small donation. Anything that you donate will help us and help our effort. Okay. Okay. So again, I would like to thank you very much for joining us and coming out to my site. Again, as I repeated again, I would like for you to like our site, join, um, be a subscribe by subscribing to my channel, and I would like for you to share my content so that others will be able to get involved in what we're doing and click the alarm button. So whenever I make more business content, you will be alerted. Okay, thank you very much.